Welcome back to the Gen Zone Season 3, Episode 9. This is the first one ever on a visual platform, so I know this is throwing you off as you've been trying to find a good angle. And as I've told you, those things a good angle now where we are in life. Quick little catch up for people who have no idea what the fuck this is, but are seeing it on their feed. The Gen Zone, we do long shot touchdown score, just straight up. The format's simple. We line chop, we look at multiple books to find the lines that'll best serve us. In order to be qualified, you have to have an odds of best 500 or better. I'm trying to look at my notes right here, and I can't remember everything. You gotta be plus 500 or better. So we'll look at different books and look at everything we need to do to get somebody plus 500 or better. The format are 5 1 o'clock plays for each of us and 3 4 o'clock plays for the records. Over 2 years, I'm up over 90 units. Over 2 years, Charlie is up over, I believe, 15, 20 units. As of right now, as of taping right now on November 3rd, 2023, the year of our Lord, I am up after last week 7.13 units. Charlie is up over 33.62. So quick, easy, 10 to 15 minutes a week. If we have a guest, we might go 20, but it's very short and sweet, quick. It should drop 10 o'clock right before your NFL slate. So give this a watch. Look at the books you have and bet accordingly. So that being said, Charlie, you're still up much more than me on the year. I will let you kick off with your favorite 1 o'clock play.
All right. Yeah, looking to keep it rolling. Luckily, Trey McBride scored last week to save my week. I think I was still technically down, but at least
you were. You were.
In my seventh time picking him, he finally scored, so I'm happy about that. But I'll start it off on the 1 o'clocks with Rashad Bateman, wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens, plus 600 on FanDuel. He had 2 catches for 34 yards last week and an 18-yard rush. He's a number 3 receiver behind Zay Flowers and OBJ. And he played the most snaps last week since week 3, so they're trying to get him more involved in that offense. Plus 600 for Rashad Bateman is just absurd to me. That game also has a pretty solid over-under. It's, I believe, 44 points. They're playing the Seattle Seahawks. Rashad Bateman plus 600. That's my first play.
Yeah, I like that. If I had 6 picks, which we have 5, he would have been my 6th. I was internally trying to decide if he was going to be one of my top 5. He wasn't. He just missed the cut, but I absolutely love Rashad Bateman this week. I'm going to go to a pick that might have made more sense 2 years ago with Tom Brady in Tampa. I'm going to go with white boy Scotty Miller. Right now, he's the 3rd or 4th receiver in Atlanta. That Atlanta receiving core has to be – they're honestly right now Division I football teams with better receiving cores than they have down there in Atlanta. But right now, you have Heineke starting. They finally benched that bum from Cincinnati, Ritter. Scotty Miller is just a good, typical white guy. Good route runner. Won't outrun you, but it'll be open and he'll catch the ball when you throw it to him. My guy Heineke can extend the play, and I can just see him and Scotty Miller being on the same page here. One undersized white. Where did Heineke go to college?
Ooh.
Old Dominion, exactly. So just 2 undersized white guys who finally made the league. I can see them linking up. Can't avoid it. On top of that, on top of the very obviously racist undertones to be my bet, Minnesota happens to be 28th against the wide receivers, 13th against the tight ends, number 7 against the running backs. So if Atlanta's going to score, it's going to be with wide receivers. Give me Scotty Miller. I got him plus 750 on FanDuel, plus 650 Sugar House. So plus 750 is going to be my play here. Scotty Miller is my favorite 1 o'clock.
Jeez. He's got to be about 38 years old by now, right?
At least.
Well, shout out to Scotty. Hope he scores. Second pick for me, I'm going with Tyson Bagent. Is it Bagent or Bagent?
Bagent. I have him in my 5th play, and he hit for me last week to win me $600. So I'm with you.
All right, I'm going Bagent, quarterback, Chicago Bears, plus 1,000 on FanDuel. He has 2 rushing TDs in his first 3 career starts.
Yep.
Him plus 1,000. That's just absurd to me. Kid can run a little bit. He's going to find the end zone any way he can. Plus 1,000 is just crazy. Love me some Bagent.
I got him last week plus 650, and he scored. And this week, he's plus 1,000. So make sense. That makes no sense. I absolutely love it. Good play there. My second play is going to be Jamison Crowder. Been in the league now. Speaking of people who have been in the league for 1,000 years, for at least 10 years out of Duke. He's still playing on the Redskins now. I have him right now as a slot receiver, so Sam Howell. They're in New England this week. New England is 21st against the wide receiver, so I think that's a weak spot. So I'm going to go Jameson Crowder, plus 600 on FanDuel, plus 525 at Sugar House. You can't go wrong in either. But give me Crowder plus 600 on FanDuel.
Man, you're just throwing all the veteran bums in there. I like it, though.
Yes.
I'll keep it with the same game. I'm going to go with another bum. Tight end for the New England Patriots, Pharaoh Brown.
Oof.
Plus,
not a bum, so respect.
Plus 1,900 on FanDuel. His last 3 games, this is his receiving yard totals. 15, 51, and 33 yards. For a third-string tight end, that's very solid. And plus 1,900, I like it. He caught some passes last week when I watched that game, and he looked pretty good. So love me some Pharaoh Brown.
No, I love Pharaoh Brown. You know that. He's hit for me a whole lot in the past, so I respect that. Oh, you'll never find me disrespecting Mr. Pharaoh Brown. My third play will be probably my favorite Mormon quarterback in the NFL right now. Obviously, it's not going to be Zach Wilson because he plays Monday night. I do love Zach Wilson, but I love Jaren Hall. Always have. He's a little stud, sneaky little stud. He's now starting because what's his name's out for the year with the torn Achilles, Kirk Cousins. So Jaren Hall, wait till you see him. He's got spunk, but 6'1", has similar build to Zach Wilson, but has an absolute cannon and can scoot. Kid can scoot. But look at this for line discrepancy. I think Sugar House has it right. They got plus 375. Wouldn't qualify. I'm not playing it. Plus 550 on FanDuel. Jaren Hall, quarterback from Minnesota, hit him plus 550. Not the sexiest number you can have, but good enough for me. And on top of that, for what it's worth, they are – my handwriting is just god-awful. I think they're playing Arizona. Whatever AR is, that could be anybody. Atlanta. They're playing Atlanta. Atlanta's 24th against the run for quarterbacks. So give me Jaren Hall. Absolutely love it.
Not going to lie. Who the hell is Jaren Hall?
Well, you'll find out in the rest of America.
Hey, I like it, though.
5th round pick.
So this is my 4th play here. I want to go with an absolutely insane line here. Tyler Higbee, tight end.
All right, so we just got food delivered. Alex got food delivered. Dog was going crazy. We stopped. Charlie was just in the midst of giving you his Higbee pick. So go on like nothing ever happened.
All right, nothing ever happened. Tyler Higbee, stud, starter. Been a starter for a long time. Matt Stafford likes to throw to him. He had 7 targets last week. He had 11 targets in week 4. This guy gets an insane amount of targets. Stafford should play, although he's questionable. You're giving me Higbee plus 550. That's just criminal. That's stealing money. The only thing is he hasn't scored a touchdown this season yet, so that just means he's due. So I like that even more now.
Yeah, if you get a starting tight end, especially a guy like Higbee who's been there, done that, that's solid value. I'm going to go with one of your guys for my 4th play here. And my final play on the 5 o'clock, because you already gave away Badgett, who is my 5th favorite play. Marquise Goodwin, my buddy, my favorite athlete of all time is back. Deshaun Watson. He's innocent. Why he's not in jail. He is back. He's healthy. Right now, he is the number 3 receiver, Marquise. And on top of that, he's due. You've picked him pretty much damn near every week.
At least.
At bare minimum. And Arizona's 23rd against wide receiver. I can just see Marquise finally getting the end zone. He's long overdue. Has had a great career so far. I think Mr. Goodwin gets in. Plus 600 on FanDuel is going to be my play. So that will be my final pick of the 1 o'clock slate.
All right, that's at least respectable because I was getting him at like 2,700 and just absurd lines. So if he scores, I'll still be happy for you.
Thank you.
My last play here, I'm going to go with Chase Edmonds, running back.
I like him a lot.
The Tampa Bay Bucks, plus 800 on BetMGM. He played last week for the first time since week 2. Rashad White does absolutely nothing. I don't know why they just give him the ball every single play. But Edmonds should get more playing time this week. He has a tough matchup versus the Texans. I don't care. Last week he had 8 snaps. 3 rushes and 2 catches in those 8 snaps, though. So they're looking to get him the ball. So plus 800, love some Chase Edmonds.
Absolutely. That's my favorite play of your all 5. What is, outside of Badgett, what is your 5th pick? Where did he go to, what is, that makes sense. Where did he go to college?
I know this one. Wait, no, don't say it. Don't say it.
Quick. 5, 4, Fordham. Correct. Nailed it. He went to Fordham University in the Bronx, I believe. My first play for the 4 o'clock slate. This is the craziest. FanDuel, someone should be fired. Someone made the biggest mistake of all time with this line. I'm going to go with former VCU basketball player, Mo Alley Cox. The guy's been in the league for 30 years. Count him. Not 20, not 25, 30. He, on FanDuel right now, if you go on the FanDuel, Mo Alley Cox is ahead of Josh Downs, his teammate, the number 1 wide receiver. Downs is 210. FanDuel has Mo Alley Cox at plus 185. What? What? Makes no sense. He's the 3rd string tight end on the depth chart right now. FanDuel knows something that the rest of the people don't. They're mortified. And I'll pick up on that. Mo Alley Cox plus 750 on Sugar House, which is what he should be. It could be plus 1,000. I didn't really line chop that hard. Plus 185 makes no sense. They know something that the rest people don't, and I picked up on it. Mo Alley Cox, no brainer. Carolina, middle of the road, number 15 against tight ends. But give me Mo Alley Cox, and I cannot wait to hit that.
Yeah, that's a conspiracy theory or just an absolute glitch because there's no way he should be plus 185 on any.
I'll post a screenshot. I do not get it.
Well, God bless FanDuel. They might have some insider information, but
Correct.
I want to go with a person you had last week, I believe, that scored. Going Julio Jones, wide receiver for the Philadelphia Eagles, plus 800 on BetMGM.
Okay, that's my second play. Yeah,
playing Dallas. I mean, he scored already. I mean, it's Julio Jones. I mean, that's really all you need to say. And Jalen Hurts is a stud. Makes sense. Plus 800. Give me that.
Yeah, he's my second favorite play. I got him plus 650 on FanDuel. People who are watching this is the first. If he scores, you'll see he'll get credit for the bigger line because he line shot better than me. I didn't have time to today. What did you get him at?
Plus 800.
Yeah, every big count. So I got him plus 650 to be fully transparent. I like that a lot. What's your third play?
So this is my second, but
okay, second. My apologies.
Jalen Hyatt, wide receiver for the Giants. I'm going to give him another try. Got him plus 600 on FanDuel. He's had 2 really big games this year. He has that 89-yard game and a 75-yard game. No touchdowns yet, though, on the season. Obviously, his quarterbacks all suck. But Daniel Jones is back. They're playing in Las Vegas. They also suck. So why not score your first career touchdown in Las Vegas? Jalen Hyatt plus 600. Let's go.
Yeah, I've had him a few times. He's pretty horrific, but I do like the play overall. I'm going to keep it in that same game there. I'm going to go with Zamir White. They just fired McDermott. Right, McDermott was the head coach that got fired. Zamir White, he's right.
McDaniels,
whatever. McDermott. Close enough. So they just fired him. There's a new hierarchy there. Antonio Pierce, I think he's going to respect the guy like Zamir White. Obviously, he's not Josh Jacobs. He's the number 1 rusher last year. He's a head honcho there. Amir Abdullah, good locker room guy. He's been in the league for 62 years. Lord knows he's hit it for us plenty of times. But Zamir White, second, third year out of Georgia. Just he's a hungry guy. I can see him scoring here. Giants number 26 against the running back. Plus 950 on Sugar House is really good. Plus 1,600 on FanDuel, weak spot, exposed. Put it this way. They have him plus 1,600, and then they have Alley Cox plus 185. I don't know what's going on in FanDuel. I'll take advantage of it. I got him plus 1,600 as my third and final play. What's yours?
I was looking at Zamir White, and yeah, FanDuel has just utterly absurd lines out right now.
On both sides of the spectrum. Some great, some obscene.
Yeah, absolutely. My last play, though, is Dak Prescott, quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, plus 650 on FanDuel, playing in Philadelphia. This is my bold prediction of the week. The Cowboys are going to do a tush push in Philly with Dak scoring the touchdown.
Ooh, oh my, I see that.
Will that be?
God, I see that. Now I'll be betting that. Let that be on the record. I will be betting that because I do see it, and I can see the announcers making a huge deal out of it. Great call on your end.
Calming himself.
Yeah, great call on your end. By the way, fun fact about Mr. Prescott: where did he go to college?
Mississippi State. I know
that. He got jumped at a concert. What concert was that?
Waka Flocka.
Who did Waka Flocka just endorse for president?
Donald Trump.
Goddamn right. So put that together. I love that pick for multiple reasons. All right. So to cap everything for the first ever visual show, if you guys want to get a quick little spark for your penny here, I don't know if it's a phrase. It is now. 1 o'clock play. I'm going Scotty Miller. He's going Bateman. $20 will get you back 1,170 on FanDuel. Great play. Our 4 o'clock, I'm going Mo Alley Cox. This will be on Sugar House. He's going Julio Jones. $20 will get you back $1,012. So great plays. You want to put $10 on it just because it's by yourself. You're not splitting like we are. $10 to get back over 600 twice. No brainer bets. Good times ahead for these. I'm glad that all these people have legalized gambling. Maine just went legal. A lot of these people watching off the Kirk Minahan Network, they're in New England. So you have Mass, Maine, Connecticut. All these states are legal. The only state that's not legal in New England is Vermont. Whatever. It's like the most irrelevant state in all of them. So follow us, bet with us, give us shit when we get skunked, praise us when we hit. It is what it is. Charlie, do you have anything else for the new listeners now? The new watchers, I guess I would say.
No, happy to have you. Minute fans, love you.
And where can we follow you on Twitter?
At Chad Castle for life. We'll post it on the DegenZone Twitter handle.
Yes, and we'll have some Minute fans on going forward for some guests, but I think the first episode had to just be us. So you'll probably see David from Hull, me, all these degenerates will come on as a guest, but we want to keep it short and sweet. God bless.